CONSUGAL is one of Portugal's leading consulting companies in the engineering field, and therefore we work in the construction sector. The construction sector represents about 10% of Europe's GDP, and it has been in many instances the motor of some countries' economic growth, as it has been the case in Portugal for the last decades. Competition is fierce, and in times of economic crisis, as today, it has shifted its scope from a best value for money competition to a price competition. Cost reduction have become of paramount importance, has been given the competitive edge for success or even in many cases for survival.
Concrete is an essential part of any construction project and requires a rigorous quality control regulated by specific standards to ensure it fulfills the design requirements of structural integrity. The process involves the interaction of practically all stakeholders in a construction project, strict procedures to information approval and for samples, traceability, and involves significant bureaucracy that increases sharply with the increase of the construction complexity and size. The cost of monitoring concrete control can amount to 30 to 50% of the quality control costs in a construction site.
Concrete control is central to the success of any construction project, be it a dam, a building, or any other structure. In general terms, the concrete control process starts with the setting up phase, in which the concrete characteristics, sampling plan, concrete composition, and concrete plan are defined. These usually involve the circulation of information between the designer, contractor, and work supervision, via email or by paper. Now, this information can be available and shared online via the platform developed under Fitment, and each party accesses it through its secure workspace. After the setup comes the effective concrete application and sample collection for assessment of compliance with the design characteristics. This is a bureaucratic process involving the preparation of many records to ensure the samples are traceable to the corresponding concrete loads. Now, all the information can be introduced into the Fitment platform, allowing for quicker approvals and, most important, allowing that each sample carries its own identity card, ensuring traceability, reducing the paperwork and saving time. Finally, we have to make the statistical analysis of results. Supervision usually receives the test results monthly and then has to insert them manually into Excel. In large projects, this can take up to 8 hours. Now, test results may be immediately available in the platform, which systematically carries out the required analysis, releasing valuable time for our staff to be involved in more added value tasks and again reducing the paperwork.
The Fitment platform has shown to have the potential to introduce significant improvements in the concreting control process. Tests carried out at the Baixo Sabor Dam in Portugal and at the Estoril Grand Hotel have shown that the cost reduction of about 60% are achievable in the most time-consuming and labor-intensive activities. Additionally, a reduction of about 40% of the paper load is also feasible. The Fitment platform has thus a significant potential to improve the competitiveness of CONSUGAL's services. Nevertheless, the impact of Fitment and Fireware can go beyond the numbers. Our case study has shown that Fireware technology can be used with advantage in the control process in the construction industry. In our view, Fireware and Fitment have contributed to open the door of construction industry to ICT, having the potential to become game changers in a sector that is one of the big players in Europe's economy and that is traditionally less permeable to these technologies.